Welcome back, welcome back. We're back here playing a modded version of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, where we're playing as Linkle from Hyrule Warriors with my signature blue hairstyle. Let's see. Alright, get things set up a little bit. Alright, that should do it. Okay. We're still on the Great Plateau. I figured out how to get amiibos to work, so got my emotional support wolf. I don't remember what I'm doing. Oh yeah, still getting acclimated to the game. I don't have a whole lot of time today. I gotta go to a Christmas party thing, but I figured I'd get in a little bit of time. Where am I going now? Let's see. I didn't want to do that. No. Okay. I think I'm supposed to be going somewhere. I don't know. Running around on the Great Plateau. Some bitch. Ow. Get him, emotional support wolf. I had to beat him to death with his own shoe. That's right, you get that pig. Ooh. Now I know I'm supposed to find these shrines, but I haven't played this game in years. Gimme. Dun, 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 dun. And script. That's a jerk. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, there we go. You ruined everything. Oh boy. Emotional support wolf. Hmm. You're just an asshole. Idiot doesn't even care he's on fire. And that's how we do it. Hmm. I don't remember where these other shrines are. No, thank you. Hmm. A pig. My emotional support wolf is in danger. And I have no idea where he is. There we go. This direction. And he's fine. Go get that pig. I wish I could pet him. And just so you're all aware, this wolf link is specifically dumped from my actual wolf link amiibo that I actually did earn all 20 hearts for. It was a pain in the ass. Hey, where do you think you're going? Well. So we meet again. What you doing? What in the blazes is going on? Can you not see that I'm hunting here? You'll scare off my prey like that. At least crouch down a bit. A pig! Ah! Hmm. Hmm. Try that again. Wolflink, I'm sorry. Ah, he's fine. I always like playing this game better when I have the Wolflink amiibo with me. Not for protection, more for like companionship. Well, right now it's protection because I only have 3 hearts, but. Yeah, a lizard. Hmm. A fish. There should be fishing in this game. Kind of bummed that there isn't. Excalibur. Look at this old place. It's almost like something important happened here a long time ago. Hmm. Hmm. I got that one. Got that one. Didn't mean to do that. Come here! Oh, hello. And who are you? Let us pray. You who have conquered the shrines and claimed the spirit orbs, I can offer you great power, but you do not have yet 4 spirit orbs. Seek out the shrines scattered across Hyrule and face more challenges. Once you have claimed 4 spirit orbs, return to me. Okay. Come here, you lizard! Ah, you got away. No, look, she's cold. That should warm you up. Nope. And doesn't matter either way. I know what to do, I think. Hmm. I ain't gonna do much. I need to cook something so that I can stay warm. I forgot the temperature's a thing in this game. Meanwhile, Ocarina of Time Link's walking around and Skibby's like, yeah, that ain't nothing. Hmm. Wolf Link is just out living his truth. It really bummed me out in Tears of the Kingdom that I can't summon Wolf Link. Instead, I get an emotional support chicken. That's not where I want to be. No. I sneezed. My cat's looking at me like, the fuck? I'm going to assume that the secret ingredient is fish. So let's find a fish. Either that or it's like apples or something. That is certain death. Okay. Hello. Isn't it obvious? I thought this tree here might make for some good firewood. However, getting a tree to fall exactly where you want is quite an art. The trick is to turn your hips so that they face where you want the tree to land. So, I see you found my axe. Why not help me out and give it a few swings? I'm working up quite a sweat here. But but these bones could use a break. Hmm. Do I still have the axe? Thought I broke it. Why, yes I do. I get what he's trying to tell me. A bridge. Yeah. What you barking at? Good boy. I like spears. What can I say? Got some fire arrows. Gotta keep one jump ahead of the bread line, one swing ahead of the sword. I steal only what I can afford. Now that's everything. God, ain't that the truth? One jump ahead of the lawman, that's all, and that's all. No, that's no joke. These guys don't appreciate I'm broke. Rip rap, street rap, scoundrel, take that. Just a little snack, guys. Hmm. Hmm. There's a lot of climbing in this game, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Hmm. I can make it. You cheating bastard. Hmm. Nope. Oh, whatever. Nothing's gonna go away. Dun dun dun. To ye who sets foot in the shrine, I am In the name of the goddess Hylia, I test thee. Alright. Let me just plug my phone in here. Chica Slate authenticated. You know, I just realized that the game audio might not be playing. Hang on. Do I have to set that up every time? That's kind of annoying. I thought I just had it ready to go. Let's see. Yep, I've been playing without the sound, but I apologize for that. I will fix it. Give me 1 second here. So what is the problem here? Okay, that did it. Sorry about that. Been playing the game this whole time with no sound on. Well, the good news is that this game doesn't have a lot of sound anyway. And we're back. One of these days I'm gonna get the hang of this shit. But it is not this day. Okay. I learned some sort of a move. I missed. Iron sledgehammer. Rockets away! What up, Crispy dude? Yeah, we're gonna skip that. Now, for some reason, I feel like the original game didn't let you skip those. Like when it first came out. I know you still can't skip the big cutscenes, but at least they let you skip that. Because those get annoying. There's like 150 of those things. Well. I'm not gonna lie, there should be a cooldown on when you can pick dropped items up again. Like if you just drop them. It should give you like 2 seconds so that you don't pick them up again when you're trying to pick up a new item. back. Come here. More! Neat. My emotional support wolf is gone. I can bring him back. I just don't feel like getting up to do it. So we'll do it later. Well, that's death. Let's oh, my lighter go, damn it. Oh, there it is. I found it. I'm on my way. Yeah, it's cold up here. I don't like it. Oh yeah, I was gonna go find the other ingredients, which I think is fish. Wait a minute, what am I doing? Whee! I ain't gonna climb. Shit. Oh, it's going, Giga. Sorry, I didn't see your message there. It's going. I'm just playing a little bit of this before I have to go to this Christmas party thing tonight. One of those awkward social get-togethers that I'm just kind of like standing in the corner like, yep. Totally like being in big groups of people. I really need to get back to playing Ghostbusters though. Just been a little burned out on it. But I'm not out yet. I gotta say, they put a lot of work into this Linkle mod. I'm very impressed. River of the Dead. Mount Hylia. I think that's where I gotta go, isn't it? Or like here or something. But first, the fish! So that I can make the meal that'll, you know, keep me from freezing to death when I go up there. Yeah, screw it. I want my emotional support wolf back. 1 second here. Okay. Yeah, this is a wolf link. He's my emotional support wolf. Yeah, when I first started playing 30 minutes ago, I didn't realize that the sound of the game wasn't coming through, so I'm just sitting here talking with no noises, nothing. I think my voice was coming through, but the game music was not. I need like a pond or something, so I can get a fish. Which I do not believe I'm anywhere near. Where is that dude's house? And when I first got this game, I didn't realize that, like, I knew the Wolf Link amiibo worked with the game, but what I didn't know is that you could, like, assign or get it to be like 20 hearts. Like by default, it has 3, but you can put 20 hearts on it if you earn them in the Wii U version of Twilight Princess. And I'm sitting here going like, well, I can't have like a 3-wolf amiibo or 3-heart wolf amiibo. So I actually stopped playing Breath of the Wild while I was still in the Great Plateau and went and actually played through Twilight Princess because I bought the game, but I'd already beat it on, you know, back on the GameCube. So I wanted it for the Wolf Link amiibo and just to have the HD version. But I never actually played through it. So I actually stopped playing Breath of the Wild, played through Twilight Princess, got the stupid Wolf Link amiibo up to 20 hearts, which is a pain in the ass. Because you have to go through this, like, trial thing, and you can't take any damage. Like, whatever you finish out the trials with, like, in terms of, like, hearts, it's like, however much damage you take is what gets saved to your Wolf Link amiibo. So you have to have a full set of, like, healed up hearts. And it is a pain in the ass. So I did not cheat when I got this Wolf Link amiibo. This is scanned from my real Wolf Link amiibo. Because I earned that shit. Now how the hell do I get a fish? That is what baffles me about this game. They can't let you do all this stuff, but they didn't think to add fishing to the game. A fish! That actually is pretty funny with the Pac-Man amiibo. Didn't know that. The thing of it is, if there is one company that knows how to get my money, it's Nintendo. I have way too many amiibo. I didn't know your kind could feed the children of the forest. Well, if you wanted to have to, bring it right down this stream. A turd. Oh, my things are hiding in lots of different places, too. Don't be shy about poking your nose into suspicious places. That's good advice to give to kids. Okay, we got a fish. Now I gotta, find a place to cook it. Squirrels. I gotta say, if there's one complaint I have about this game, somehow the color palette of the entire game is really hard on my eyes. Like, I have a hard time seeing anything in this game. Yeah, look at my wolf playing. should give you a better name than Wolflink. From now on, you shall be Tito. Tito the wolf. Okay. What you doing? Okie dokie. Let's see. We need... Actually, I need more peppers. Maybe I don't. I don't know. Do I? Pretty sure they're right over here, aren't they? Oh. No peppers. Maybe he had something fun. Ah, I took them already. Alright. Well, this should work with just one anyway. I need this, this, and this.
Yay!
Spicy meat and seafood fry. Wait, is that? That looks just like my signature perfect dish. Spicy meat and seafood fry. But how did you... Well, I suppose that is not important. Can I trouble you to share the recipe? Oh, of course, Hyrule Bass. How could I have forgotten? Well done. Now please allow me to reward your culinary efforts with this warm duplet. Ah, that's adorable. I was already wearing pants. Okay. You and me both, Giga. I mean, hell, technically I started playing this game yesterday and I got tired, but I am still right at the beginning. Like, I'm in the tutorial mode still, and it's been like 4 hours of gameplay so far. But it's okay, because I got Tito. Look at him. He's so happy. Must be nice. Swoosh. I have to summon Wolflink again. That's a pain in the ass. Some other time. I wonder if I could just get a generic, like, NFC scanner for my, computer, so I don't have to keep doing that. I'd be fine if I was sitting next to it, but I'm not. To the top of Mount Hylia! But first... Hi, you kid! Yeah, I don't know what it is, but my weapon of choice in this game is definitely the spear for some reason. Yeah. Nope. Gee, I wish I had a glider. That was not a soft landing. Ah, she loves her apples. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the water freezes me to death. Firewood. Uh-huh. Well, this is gonna suck, but... Oh, yep, that kills me pretty damn quick, don't it? Right? Dude, I still think one of my, like, most holy crap moments in a Zelda game was Tears of the Kingdom when, like, I was avoiding the vehicle, like, the weird contraption building mechanic for the longest time because I'm like, I just want to play a damn Zelda game. I don't want to have to do this. This is dumb. And then I'm walking around a pond one day, and like while I was playing, and I'm like, I wonder if I could build a jet ski. Like, there's no way that would work. And you know what I did? I built a jet ski, and it worked, and it was awesome. I forget how I'm supposed to do this, though. I know I gotta get to that boat, or raft, or whatever you want to call it, so that I can get across. I can climb Mount Hylia. Or perhaps I can use, Yep, there's a bridge. Choo-choo jelly, jelly! Sure, Giga. Ride or die! Oh, crap. The jump button didn't work. Oops. Why do you want me to freeze and drown? That doesn't seem like a helpful hint. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. I was like, hey, that's not nice. put me all the way back here? Damn. Yeah, I was thinking about, you know, using the tree logs and stuff, but how do you move them once you cut them down? Because I was like, make a bridge, but how do you do that? Like, or can you just build rafts? I forget. The only thing I don't... Sorry. The only thing that I don't have is, the thing where you make the blocks in the water or whatever. Like the ice block ability. I have the bombs. I have the time stopper. And, whatever the other one is. Right, stasis, magnesis. Yeah. Yeah, because my first thought was to make like a little log bridge, but I'm like, how do I move it? This ain't Tears of the Kingdom shit. There gotta be something though. Because I know the Korok leaf is to propel that boat or the raft once I get over there. Can I just jump on those little, like, posts? Like, let's see. Nope, 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 nope! Magnesis. No. No. Do you mind? I'm doing a thing here. Yeah, I really wanted to play this on my damn Switch, but unfortunately I couldn't get any of the mods to work that way. I'm sorry, but once you see a video of somebody playing this game as Linkle, you're like, dude, I am playing this game the way it was always meant for me to be played. Link has no personality, except for in the Deke cartoons, and it was amazing. But in the games, he has no personality, and therefore he could be a girl. Did you see that? I got all 3 of those keys in one shot. Choo choo Jenny, Jenny. Stab a couple bokoblins. Choo choo Jenny, Jenny. Of course, this game does bring up one of my old arguments. I really love this game, don't get me wrong. And I love Zelda. I've played through every single Zelda game except for the, I've played the first Hyrule Warriors. I have not beaten the other 2 Hyrule Warriors games that are based on these games, because, quite frankly, Zelda's voice gets grating to me. But the reason why I bring that up is because I feel like these are great games. I do not feel like they are great Zelda games. I don't know. They don't feel like Zelda games to me. But I think that's the idea. I think they're supposed to sort of be their own thing. Which is why they don't give Link the traditional outfit right at the start. Crap! Look at her go. That doesn't work in water! Yeah, I mean, just everything before Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom and stuff. And I guess, Echoes of Wisdom is like, counts. No! How am I not getting this? I've beaten this game before. I know how to do this crap. Hello there. That is not what I meant to do. Crap! But we found the way. Okay, thanks for stopping in, Giga. I actually gotta wrap this up pretty soon, too. I have a place to go, and I gotta dig my car out of damn snow. That seems sturdy. I used to suck at aiming in these games. Maybe all my time with Ghostbusters finally taught me how to shoot. Now I know in Tears of the Kingdom you can like fuse these to arrows and they make them into like homing arrows, which is awesome, but I cannot for the life of me remember what the key size actually do to serve any purpose in this game. Probably just make ingredients for stupid stuff. But the fire's so delightful, and since we don't please to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. There's no signs of stopping, and I bought lots of corn for popping, and lots of way down low. So let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Don't care if it's down below, sitting on the fire's cozy glow. This girl by the side and the lights turn low, you just say, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. How the hell did you get up here? It's cold atop these mountains can take quite a toll as the night sets in. Oh, the breathtaking view. It's maybe the best place to get a full view of the entire plateau. Did you know about the scope on your Sheikah slate? Yeah, blah, 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 I know. Oh yeah, this is his grave, isn't it? Never really put that together. I'm not very patient. Patricia. Hooray. Woo! Woo! Jerks. There's this hilarious cartoon online that has Link kill one of these dudes. And he comes back at the blood moon, but it's like his little buddies don't realize what's happened. It's like, do you guys remember it? We died! And he keeps getting killed over and over, and he keeps respawning back in this spot. He starts going crazy because he can't die. It's like a Groundhog Day thing. Alright, I am gonna do this shrine, and then I'm gonna have to call it quits for today because I got a place to go. I'm already kind of running late. Thought I would be done with this by now. Got a Xylia, I have to watch this every time. Come on. Cryonis? There we go. You have the power to make ice cubes. Does it only work on water? I forget. Yep, only works on water. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you. Right. Oh, we can't let that go. Oh, hell no. Spears are my favorite. Yeah. May the goddess smile upon you.
Oh!
Oh! What's up, dude? With this, you have now acquired all of the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Oh, extraordinary! That means it is finally time. Linkle, it is finally time for me to tell you everything, but first. Imagine an X on your map with the 4 shrines as the endpoints. Find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. You understand? Yeah, I get it. A ghost! And me without my proton pack. 'Cause I ain't afraid of no ghosts. For those of you who don't know, I play Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed a lot. I haven't been lately. I played the game for 3 years straight, okay? Pretty much nothing else. So I'm a little burned out on it, but I'll be back. I shall return. Just wanted to, take a little break and play some other stuff. Save Hyrule as Linkle. Well, how do I get down? I don't have to get down. Get down, get down, get down, get down. He wants me to go to the Temple of Time. I prefer the Lara Croft look. I want to take a nap. I'm gonna go back to bed. Okay, that's not haunting. What? Was this intentional by the mod devs? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. Did anybody else know this? It's kind of cool. Because they imply that the mods made it so that Linkle is like Link's sister. Because they couldn't change the cutscenes except for the audio. So it is interesting to actually have Link here. But I don't know if this was intentional or not. I'm scared. We're just gonna head on out. That's cool. I never would have found that if I didn't just warp here for convenience. That had to be intentional, right? anybody else has figured that out. That is a cool Easter egg that was intentional. I can't get over that. That's really cool. Creepy, but cool. Like, is he ever gonna wake up now? Is he just gonna go on his own journey while I'm doing stuff? First things first. I forgot you have to make choices in this game. Yep. Yeah, and bring peace to Hyrule. Oh! What? The blessing of the goddess has made you that much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here, quickly. You're a ghost. That's cheating. What up, dude?
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am.
Robert Williams?
I was King Rome Bosphoramos Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule. A kingdom which no longer exists.
Why does your daughter speak in a British accent?
The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened. 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining.
Uh-oh.
He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, gravely collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon.
Oh no.
However, the princess survived.
With her little
to
R2D2
face
robot.
Ganon alone.
You are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than Link, your brother. He fought valiantly when his fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, he was taken to the Shrine of Resurrection, where he still recovers today, 100 years later. When he fell, you asked to be placed in stasis, so that you could be by his side when he awoke. My daughter prayed to the goddess for Hyrule's savior to rise. I am certain that you are the answer to her prayer. From within the castle, she calls out for your help. And when her power fails, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Linkle. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow Ganon has maintained control over all our divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east, out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko village. There you will find the elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Alrighty, Roo. Linkle, when Zelda called out for the chosen hero to awaken, it did more than just raise you from your slumber. The mark you bear on your hand is the symbol of the Triforce. Your brother Link was born with that same symbol, so very long ago. I fear he failed to awaken because he lends his strength to Zelda. The bond that they share binds Ganon to the castle, but their power weakens even as we speak. Now I've told you everything I can. That's actually really cool that they rewrote the story like that, just to have Linkle make sense, along with the cutscenes that they couldn't edit. That was the big problem. I guess they could mod Linkle into the game, but they couldn't do anything about the cutscenes, so they made this patch or whatever to rewrite the story so that it makes sense that you are Linkle, but have, like, Link's memories and shit when you discover them. Alright guys, unfortunately I have to get going. So until next time everybody, don't forget to always take life with a splash.